Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium. And anytime the TCU Horned Frogs take the field, they have a standard, a legacy to live up to. One that was established by the likes of Slingin' Sammy Baugh, Davey O'Brien, and LaDainian Tomlinson. On the run from inside his own 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. The Horned Frogs offense will take the first swing of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. To the air, it's Hoover. Grabs it in the middle. Running into the open space. Nothing but green ahead. Smashes through the tackle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, TCU! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
The Red Raiders offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy. Right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to lay people out.
Yeah, roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too, that's dynamic. So let's see what kind of day he can have.
Quickly complete. At the 45 on his way. And he breaks into the open. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. First down to start the drive to the bridge. He wants to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brooks. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking to throw for it. They're trying to get to it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down for the half. And much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. They finally make this to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 15, here comes Turn. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third one.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Caught in the backfield, it's Brooks. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Down a possession here 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. A 1st down run in the red zone. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Coming after him. He's going to run it. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're bringing heat.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful.
On the end of this game. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires on the move. Complete downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise